not starting this vlog off on a good note because I got Taco Bell, I got a Baja Blast, and cheese quesadilla. I don't know, I was just like really craving a cheese quesadilla and a Baja Blast. Like, I'm just about to watch one of my favorite YouTubers, Sylvie the Queen. She is like a vlogger who lives in Japan, and I love her videos so much. I just love her like vlogging style, like how it's very casual. I'm gonna watch her new video and eat this cheese quesadilla, and then I'm also going to put this like red hair dye mask in my hair and let it sit for a while. It's just this like really ugly shade now. Okay, I just washed my hair and I did that like overtone mask, so it made my hair like a little bit more pink, like kind of like an orangey pink. So it's fine, it's just gonna wash out in like another wash. I'm gonna like dye it for real, like a dark red, in maybe like a couple weeks. I need to do my skincare. This one by Innisfree. I just love the feeling of taking a shower and getting in your pajamas after a good shower. It's just such a nice feeling, and like I just brushed my teeth and I feel really clean. I'm gonna use some of this Ingrown hair serum because I waxed my eyebrows the other day and I've been getting a little bit of acne on my forehead. Got an email back from the yoga studio. They said, at this time, the position has been filled. Just what I expected, yes. Like, no shade to this place. Like, they obviously don't know me. It's like, it's hard to tell vibes of someone if they'd be good in an interview. I answered all the questions really well. I felt like I was really positive and I thought I had a good interview. But yeah, they'll just be missing out on a good worker. So it's their loss, and another place will hire me and I will be a really good worker for some other place, but this just wasn't the right one, so it's okay. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup look to film like a little TikTok, and then I'm also making dinner for my family, so I need to start that because it's a easy like crock pot recipe, so I need to do that first and then do my makeup look.
So what song should I do?
Party rock anthem.
Party rock! It's really 2012 or whatever year this came.
Yep.
Oh, 2011, okay.
Yep. Let's go. Also, like the Black Eyed Peas is like very like that,
2010.
yeah, that era.
Or
Even maybe like
even
2008. This used to be my gymnastics floor team music.
Yeah, I knew that sounded familiar.
Without the lyrics, obviously. It was just the instrumental.
What year did this come out?
Okay, so this is the makeup look that I did today. It's kind of annoying because like part of my eyeshadow is like not sticking in this one spot, but then like this side is like perfectly fine. So it's just so annoying when that happens because it like ruins the whole entire look, you know? Like I'm not even gonna take pictures of this. I filmed like videos for TikTok of the look, but I don't really want to take like close-up pictures because I feel like this eye is just giving me issues. But anyway, I'm gonna do a stream on Twitch and YouTube. I've never done that before, like try to do like the dual streaming. I like figured out how to do it at one point, but I never tried it like actually. So I'm gonna do a stream where I'm like window shopping like online for makeup products. So I'm just gonna be like going on makeup websites and putting stuff in my cart even though I'm not planning on buying anything. Just like saying what I would buy if I could. So that's gonna be the vibe of the streams. And yeah, we'll see. I don't really get very many views on Twitch, but I do have like 800 subscribers on YouTube, so maybe people will see it. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's my plan. Yummy.
We gotta find more healthy crock pot recipes.
Yeah. Having more of that soup from last night. It's like tortellini, tomato, and spinach soup, basically. I pretty much showed how to make it, but I think I might do like a standalone video just making this. It's such an easy crock pot recipe. You just like throw everything in the crock pot and then let it sit for like 4 hours. So I think I'm gonna do like a video showing exactly how to make it, but I pretty much showed it already in here, but still gonna do that. But this is like my favorite soup of all time. Yeah, one of my favorite recipes and super easy. You know when you have a dream on someone you think is hot and then it like feels so real and you're like thinking about it in the daytime and you're like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe this happened. I had a dream I was with Mac from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, not the actor, the character Mac, okay? And it was already after he had come out as gay, but then he was like, to me, he was like, no, but like I'll be straight for all. He was like, but for you, I'll be straight. He apparently liked me and was like, no, I'm pretty much gay, but like with you, I'll be straight.
Just trying to get my toes.
And this is my lunch today. Couscous, tofu, and peppers. This is like my favorite meal of all time. Like my favorite lunch or dinner meal. So good. Feta cheese on there. I almost forgot. And I was like, something's missing. It was the feta cheese. Okay, I just finished my makeup. This was actually a pretty simple look, but I did lashes and I kept taking breaks, so it felt like it took me a while to do this, even though it's not that complicated of a look. My nose has been running so bad, so I've just been like sticking pieces of toilet paper up my nose and hoping for the best, but you know, I can't film videos like this. So it's so annoying. And I took my allergy medicine and it's still running. Okay, I just got some things from Amazon. I ordered this double-sided tape to place my nails in little boxes, and for my sizing kits I need this. And then I got some builder gel to make them a little stronger for the base. And then I also got some smaller tips because these ones that I have on are like wearable enough for me, but I feel like I also want to offer a smaller version. So these are just like smaller nails compared to these ones. They're like slightly smaller, but they're still that like almond shape. So I'm gonna send my friends some of these tips sizes as well as these ones so they can have like a long set and a short set. I just finished my stream and ate dinner. I had to edit out the portion where I was playing Zoo Tycoon because it was like every second of me playing that game, I would keep getting like alerts that the animals' food in like each exhibit needed refilling and the water needed refilling, and I had to just like refill so much stuff and it was so boring. So I had to edit that part out, so it's just the window shopping, the makeup online window shopping part. So I just uploaded that to my makeup channel. So I feel accomplished today. Like, I did this look, I filmed a TikTok of this look, and then I did my stream. So feeling good.
Well, no, wouldn't maybe be every day, maybe every other day. I think this color is pretty nice too.
I'm doing a face mask. If you know, you know. So I'm actually gonna use a little bit of this Peach Slices Snail Rescue mask. So I applied to this job yesterday and like literally last night, and they got back to me this morning and were like, could you do a phone interview at 10:30? So it's like almost 9:30 right now, and I mean it's just a phone interview, so it's not like they're gonna like see my face and stuff, but I'm just like a little nervous. But it's for the job title is like administrative assistant, and it's for a nonprofit that helps like women with like, they have like houses, like they have like 2 houses for women in recovery. And it's just a phone interview, so I should be able to do a phone interview pretty easily, and then they probably do like an in-person interview next or something. But I really need a job. It's like $17 an hour, and I do have like a college degree, and it's like somewhat related to that because I'd still be like assisting with social media posts and doing like marketing. Okay, about to have the interview. It's like I have like 3 minutes before 10:30. Hope it goes well. I really hope the phone interview goes well, and then they ask me for an in-person interview. That would be really great, so I can just like get things moving and start working somewhere. Okay, the lady on the phone was super nice, and I feel like I answered all of the questions really good, and we had like a nice rapport. But she scheduled me for an in-person interview with the lady that like owns the business. At my internship, I did a lot of marketing stuff and like media. This job would be some of that, like some social media marketing, but then also more like administrative tasks and like helping the lady who owns the company, like anything extra that she can't get to, like doing, yeah, just like administrative office things. The lady on the phone said that it could become more full-time, and they're looking for someone to start out part-time but then move to more full-time. I'm like, that's what I need. This is great. I need a job. And I told her like this fits in with my career goals because I went to school for marketing and I just want to work in like a business setting, like supporting an organization like this, and I would love to work more for like nonprofits. My goal is to move out of Florida in the next few years. I know that sounds like a big goal, but I've lived here for almost 11 years, since I was 15. I'm tired of living in Florida. Like, I really want to move back to the state that I grew up in, and I want to be closer to my best friend, and I still have some family there, like my grandma still lives there, and I want to like help my grandma like once a week or so. I don't know, I really miss the state that I was born in and lived until I was 15, and then my family moved to Florida. You know, my dad got like a better job, and that's why we moved here. And I also have family that lives in Florida as well, so we got to be closer to them. I have so many like bad memories here. I just need a fresh start. All my money I'm saving, and I'm trying to move out of my parents' house in Florida for like a year or so. But this won't be for another few years. I'm still stuck in Florida for the next few years, so I just have to make peace with it. I just feel so awkward living in the same city where I went to high school and had like a toxic, borderline abusive relationship. I don't want to talk about it, and then after that relationship, I had a really bad addiction to, I know it's like a minor substance, like it's not a hard drug. I don't know why I'm talking about all of this, but here's some info on my troubles that I've experienced in my life. But yeah, I had a really bad addiction to THC. So like a lot of people just do casually and can kind of just chill with it and not have it ruin their life, but me, I would use that shit every day, as often as I possibly could. Like, no breaks. Like, I would take breaks just to help my tolerance get a little bit better. But those breaks were, like, so hard, and I would only take, like, a few days or, like, 5 days, and then I'd go pick up again. And I used to have, like, my medical card, and I would get, like, the strongest version of it, like, you know, like, wax, like, where you have, like, a dab thing, and yeah, I was just like using it so much, and I would smoke before going to work, before going to class. Like I wasn't even like enjoying it because I was like doing it so often. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. I had this messy relationship, and he was not respectful of me. One, that was the first problem. Well, the first problem is I got Crohn's disease, and well, no, the relationship kind of came first, and then I was still in the relationship when I was diagnosed with Crohn's. So I developed an addiction to marijuana, and I have this addiction for like 3-4 years. 3-4 years, maybe even 5 years, maybe. There was a few times when I quit for a couple months. Now I'm sober, and you know, I don't drink alcohol either because I didn't have a really bad problem with alcohol, but I still would like use it when I didn't have access to my drug of choice. All those reasons are a little bit why I'm kind of behind in life, and I'm 26. And I just feel like I'm not where I wish I was. They pushed my interview up for tomorrow because she said she wants me to meet the lady that runs the company like as soon as possible. So yeah, excited. I need to dye my hair tonight because it is this ugly shade. This really ugly shade, so I just need to like dye it brown so it matches my roots a little bit better. Also, sorry, I just like ranted about my life and overshared a little bit there. I'm sorry, I don't really ever want to talk about my past and my personal, like really personal stuff. I just want to talk about self-care, jobs, and making money. I want to talk about like moving my life forward and like saving and getting in a better position than I am now, like moving out of my family's house. Like I want it to be like I want my videos to be more focused on like the future and motivation and creating the life that I want, not talking about the past and bad situations that have happened. But I don't know, I just felt like I needed to overshare a little bit to like give context to like why I'm a little bit behind in life almost. I don't know, but I'm making progress and I'm moving forward, so that's all that matters. And from now on, I'm not really going to share about my past really, because I kind of explained the main things that caused me to have issues, and I'm not gonna keep talking about things in the past. I want to just move forward and focus on positivity and creating a good life for myself. So yeah, Caesar salad. Okay, so I'm about to go to Sally's to get hair dye because my hair is really faded and I want to dye it brown so it just looks like a natural color and it's professional. And then I'm also gonna go to TJ Maxx and look for shoes that would be good for like an office job, just like professional looking shoes, because I don't really have a lot of nice shoes. I have like either heels or like Converse, sandals type shoes. Like I don't have anything in between, so I really need something. But the rest of today, all I'm gonna do is get my hair dye, show you the shoes that I get. I also need to get some body wash when I go to TJ Maxx. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the stores, get what I need, and then go back home, dye my hair, plan out my outfit. I also need to do my new nail set because the ones I had on were a little too long, and my mom was like, those are not professional looking, you know, they look too extravagant and extra. So I'm gonna do shorter press-ons that I have. They're still gonna be like a little longer than these like nubs, but I'm gonna paint them like a solid color, like this shimmery like peach color. They'll look more professional than the like French tip with the little bow and the Hello Kitty. My mom was like, if someone sees that you have Hello Kitty on your nails, they're not gonna hire you. And I was just like, I mean, I guess, but I don't know, it just makes me sad. Like I have to be so boring and basic. Okay, so here's my haul. These were buy two get one free, but yeah, I got this shade dark chocolate brown, and I also got this moisturizing hair mask for vivid color, and it's from the brand Strawberry Leopard. I've never heard of this brand, but I just saw it and I was like, that looks good. I think it was like $10. I really need something that will, you know, make it a little less dry. And then I also got a gel nail polish. I was looking at their gel colors and I've never heard of this brand. No, maybe I have, but it's Nail Boo and that's the shade, like a coral. So I'm going to do this new set of press-ons that are like a little shorter than the ones that I had on, and I'm going to do them this shade, and then I have this other gel color that's like a shimmery, kind of similar to this shade, so I feel like that'll look really cute, but like this underneath it will make it a little bit more vibrant. And then I actually went to Ross because it's like a little cheaper than TJ Maxx. These are the shoes I got. Like they're very preppy, but I feel like these just look like good work shoes, like little loafers, and I felt like they looked so classy looking. They are brown, and I am gonna wear like black dress pants, but you can mix black and brown together, you know? And then I just got these basic black dress pants. Then I also got this really cute top that I feel like will be super cute to wear. And I don't think it's see-through. It might be a little see-through, so I have to wear... It's like pretty thick. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's decently thick, but I'm gonna wear a tank top under this, like a cream colored tank top. So, but I don't know. I want to look like really professional, like office job vibes, you know? Also found a True Religion. I don't have anything True Religion, but I know it's like a Y2K brand that's been around for a while. So they have like the little logo with the rhinestones. I think it's really cute. I love anything with rhinestones. So just like a little baby tee kind of. I also found some Juicy Couture body wash. I love anything Juicy Couture. So I've never used any of their like body products or things like that. I just saw this and I was like, I had to grab it. Like, it, you know, it was $7 for this big thing. I feel like that's pretty decent, and it's Juicy Couture. Like, it's probably gonna smell so nice. That's my haul. I'm gonna dye my hair now and start doing my nail set and everything. So I just did moisturizer and I put on this Sushi Glow lip tint and a little bit of lip gloss. Just because tomorrow I won't have to... Tomorrow my lips will just look like naturally stained. This is the hair color. It's black. It's pretty much black. I just left it on too long. That's what happened. So it's very dark. It's even a little darker than my natural hair color. I feel like Dale Cooper from Twin Peaks. Like, not actually, but you know, in those like few scenes where his hair gets kind of messy and he looks like really sexy, like the jet black hair. I feel like Special Agent Dale Cooper. Ugh, my king, Kyle MacLachlan. I'm gonna change my earrings, and then I also need to do these little press-ons. I'm gonna paint them like a pink color, actually. I said I was gonna do them like this peach shade, but it doesn't really go with the blouse I got today. So I think I'm gonna just do this regular nail polish and then put like, I always top it. I have like this builder gel that I'm gonna use on the bottom, and then I top it with a gel top coat so it doesn't chip. These are the nails that I'm gonna wear. Okay, I did my press-ons, so I feel like these look so much more professional, even though they're still like a little, they're not long at all, but they just look like nice, pretty manicured nails. I feel like they look better than having no nail polish and like just like the stubby nails. Like, this looks a little cuter and, you know, more like, I'm here to work. I'm here to work. I just ordered this falafel veggie wrap from the grocery store near my house. So I'm gonna go get that before I do my makeup and just eat something really substantial before the interview, because the interview is not till 3 and it's like 12:10 right now. So I have enough time to like fully do my makeup and everything. I just need to eat something, make sure, and then my laundry is almost done. I'm like washing something that I need, but yeah. This is the wrap. So it's falafel, cucumber, tomato, lettuce with tzatziki and hummus. It's like red pepper hummus. It tastes really good and healthy. Okay, I am all ready. It's about like 30 minutes away, so I'm gonna leave right now. I'm like It's like 40 minutes, so I'll have like 10 minutes to spare. But this is the look, and here's the top, and then I'll show you the shoes. Well, I already kind of showed you in the haul yesterday, but these are the shoes. Very, very cute. It was really, really great. Like, I think it would be a really good fit for me. And, like, I really feel like I could do the best job that she's looking for. Like, I really can do the job that she's in need of. I just feel like I told her, like, I can start, like, when she would need me to start. Like, she was like, you wouldn't be able to start until, like, March 24th or something, but I would be getting trained on, like, the 16th and 17th, I think. And there's also a meeting with the board members on, like, the 14th, I think. So I was like, yes, I can do all of those things. Like, those dates work for me. Like, it's okay if it doesn't start right away, because I've basically been doing nothing for the last 2 months, like, just applying to jobs and, like, getting nowhere. So I'm like, if it takes another, like, week or two for me to actually, like, start the job, that's fine. That's fine, girl. Like, I'm, like, totally cool with that, because it's either that or, like, keep doing the whole thing of just, like, applying anywhere I can. Like, there's not that many opportunities. Trying, but I feel like this seems like if she like goes through with me, because she has to, like, interview a certain amount of people, but she did tell me, like, that I would be really good for the job, and I think it went really well. But we talked for so long. I mean, most people know what, like, a sober living is, so it's like, it's a sober living situation. So she runs these 2 houses, and she was just telling me all about the business and that they do fundraisers and a bunch of stuff. And since it is based in recovery, I told her, like, oh, I go to Celebrate Recovery at my church, like, and then I told her, like, I've struggled with mental health, because, like, obviously if you go to Celebrate Recovery, like, you have struggled with something. So I told her, like, I said kind of, like, my mom is involved in it more, and, like, I go every now and then, which is, like, kind of true. I'm just gonna say I do go more than every now and then, but I didn't want to make it seem like I was, like, going too much in depth about myself and stuff. And also I went, like, a bunch of months when I wasn't living here, not going to a CR, so it's technically true. Like, I haven't really been back super consistently yet. Like, she knows the leader of the recovery group that I go to, so I was like, I said his name, and she was like, oh, I know. Like, she was like, I know the leader of that, and I said his name, and we were just like, oh wow, that's so interesting, like, that I know him. She was saying how she goes to a Celebrate Recovery and is a leader at the one near her, the one at her church. And yeah, so, like, I didn't go into the fact that, like, I'm also in recovery. I didn't bring up the fact that I'm in recovery for addiction, but I just didn't want to talk about that in a job interview. But I did say, like, I do go to Celebrate Recovery, like, for mental health, and she asked me, like, what I've struggled with mental stuff, and I said, like, anxiety, depression. You know, she wants to hire someone that can be strong when dealing with difficult subjects and topics, and so I don't know. I don't mind answering personal questions, like, because of the subject matter of what her organization is for. Like, of course she's gonna ask more personal things, but she was telling me a lot about her testimony and her story and everything, and why she, you know, started these houses, and certain little things, like, that maybe like other jobs wouldn't share. But it made sense for her to say all of that stuff. Like, I don't know, I just felt like that was okay. Like, she is just like a really open person. It was just like really amazing, even just to like talk to her for like an hour. So, if anything, I just met like a really great lady, and I don't know like if it'll work out. I mean, I hope it works out. I'm just thinking like, will she think, I like shared with her that I've struggled with depression, anxiety, and I do go to Celebrate Recovery like a little bit with my mom. I didn't share about how I am in recovery for marijuana, but I did say how I go there for depression. I've had depression and anxiety, and yeah, I was just like, it seemed fitting to talk about. Yeah, I think I mentioned it, but yeah, this lady that interviewed me, she literally knows the leader of the recovery group that I go to. So I'm like, maybe he can put in a good word for me, but you know, who knows? Like, she might find somebody she likes better and it might not work out. And it's like part-time, so there are like better options, but I do need a job. So like, if she likes me and she wants to hire me, that's great. But you know, if it doesn't work out, I'm still glad to have met this lady, because she was like, seemed like such a giving and just like really incredible person to have just met. Like, I don't know, she just had like a really great like vibe. So yeah, I hope it works out, but if it doesn't, I'm glad to have met her. Glad to get interview experience, even though it was a little bit like more a little more personal of an interview than some jobs. But it was still like really great that I, you know, just got to chat with her for a little while. And yeah, if it doesn't work out, it's okay. Like, I'll find something else. But yeah, I feel cute today. So yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Hopefully the next one will be a little bit more productive and moving things forward, like hoping I get this job, but it might not work out. So if it doesn't work out, I'm still gonna be moving forward, and you know, it's not the only job in the world. So I'll let you know in the next vlog if I got it or not, because I won't know for another few days. But yeah, I'm basically gonna be doing little like weekly vlogs just to keep myself accountable and making sure that I am caring about myself and focused on my health and all the things that are good for you. So my makeup like just looks so good right now, and I got a lot of compliments at my recovery group. Like, everyone's so nice to me, and they were like, your hair. I was like, yeah. Obviously it's like a little dry from like just dyeing it yesterday, so it's not like the greatest it could be, but I still feel good with the dark hair. So yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. The next one will be even better.